Hello, this is my redo of my other making the base video because that slightly didn't work. But anyway, in the last video about making the triangles, I told you how to make them in a stick, like a rod, but also to make lots of the pairs like this. One with the other one on top. And now I'm going to teach you how to make the base, which is like, here's this one. It's the bottom bit, it will be the bottom couple of rows, and how to make the circle shape like that. So these rows, bottom ones in the circle. Okay, so you should have 20 pairs of these little triangles. And basically, what you've got to try and do is tuck one in the other. So you have one under, one over, one under, one over. And then it should be that you can just keep going and adding on more pairs of them. And you want to make it so there's like 10 pairs, sorry. 10 pairs, and then you make another 10 pairs so you can so you have two halves of the circle. So I'm just adding them together. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs at the moment. Keep falling off. 7, 8, 9, 10. So I should have 10 pairs there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. And then we're going to do the other ones. I'll just do these quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we've got two halves like that. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is, it's quite tricky to do this, and there is another way of doing it which I might do another video on, because sometimes people find it quite difficult to get this bit right. But yeah, I mean, it's easier if you've got brand new triangles, but these are just triangles I've taken off a swan, so they're quite loose. But anyway, you should be able to tuck in like both the pairs, so that from the individual pairs, but not the pairs, from the two halves. I'm going to use two hands because otherwise I'm going to break this. From the two halves you can tuck one end of one half into one end of the other. So you should have it so it looks like that. So that's not that bad, but then this bit gets a bit confusing. Well, not confusing, but it's quite difficult to do without the whole base falling apart like mine's doing. Then you get the other end of the base, of the halves, and tuck that into the other side. And you should get a circle like that. And just push them all in so there's nothing loose. And it should be reasonably easy if you've got good triangles, but it sometimes becomes difficult if you've got floppy triangles or triangles that aren't puffed out as enough. Anyway, now we've got that circle, which I've just broken. Sorry about this, guys. Then you get loads more triangles, and basically what you want to be doing is, where there's one, get two of the little triangles like this one and this one, and on these prongs, this one and this one, you want to put a triangle so the two pockets go over this triangle and this triangle, like so. And it should do that, so you can see what that is. So like, it makes like a little pyramid. There's 1, 2, 3 down, and 1, 2, 3 down, and another one at the top. Okay, so Once you've done that, you want to get more triangles and basically just put that one on the next two along. So it's like bricklaying, there's like alternate ones. And then you should have another one. And then keep doing that, and you should get a full circle. With 3 rows all the way around it. Mine's slightly falling apart, but I'll fix that now. Sometimes it does fall apart, and just try and push it back together. It shouldn't be too difficult. I'm trying to tip up a bit. There we go. Sorry if this isn't very interesting, but I'm not editing this video much because editing's annoying. So I'm just going to be taking a bit. But yeah, you should achieve basically 3 rows all the way around your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If it keeps falling apart, don't worry. As I said, just keep trying to tuck it back together. Make sure you don't tuck it back together wrong, because then it will ruin your thing. Once you've finished, you should be able to like see if there's anything wrong with it. Just because it's quite easy to notice, because it should all fit in a pattern. There you go. And the last one. There we go. So now I've got 3 rows. You can see there's like 1, 2, 3. Basically, to count the rows, you just find one and then find another one. Like, you can find this one my finger's pointing at, and then there's another one along and another one along. So there's 1, 2, 3. If there was another row, you'd be able to count 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there'd be another one over this prong and this prong. Anyway, that's the base. And I'll try and make another video about making it if you're kind of having problems with it, because there is another way that's different and takes a bit longer, but is a bit easier because it doesn't fall apart as much. But anyway, that's the base. The next video will be adding on more rows and making the body of the swan rather than just the base. Anyway, bye bye.